I really like that first half of the conversation because Trevor does a really good job of relating that fixed and growth mindset to the idea of this jungle tiger, zoo tiger, and I absolutely love that analogy. I have used that analogy so many times in my conversations with educators, with my kids, with kids that I coach. It doesn't matter. That seems to be something fairly universal that everybody can kind of relate to, and they get the idea of that zoo tiger and jungle tiger mentality. But in this part 2 episode, we just got into that idea of weaknesses and strengths, and in this episode, we dive even deeper. I bring up the idea of that strengths versus weaknesses conversation that we had a few episodes back, but in this particular episode, he gets into the idea of strengths and weaknesses and how that can really lead to this idea of comfort zones. Now, we all have comfort zones and we have discomfort zones. And in fact, I just had this conversation the other day with some students that I was coaching about how as coaches, as an instructional coach, my role, really my job is to gently nudge educators, learners, into that zone of discomfort. It's not necessarily drop them off in the middle of it and say, good luck, have fun. It really is about trying to get them there with the right level of nudging, but then also saying to them when they have that fight or flight response of this is uncomfortable and I want to bail, it's being able to stay in there and have that conversation with them that allows them to feel supported and allows them to understand what are the steps that I need to go through to choose fight over flight. So without further ado, let's get into part 2 of my conversation with Trevor Ragan.